So we'll start practice in Supta Baddha Konasana. So let's lay on our backs and just have your strap nearby. Soles of the feet together, knees open nice and wide. And let's melt onto our backs. Close the eyes here. If you need some support under the legs, a block underneath of each knee or thigh can be helpful for opening the hips, giving you some support. And allow the shoulder blades to glide down the back, floating the palms up toward the sky. As the eyelids rest nice and heavy over the eyes, we begin to feel the transition from the rest of our day onto our mat. Enjoying a few cleansing breaths here as we drop in. So drinking a deep inhale through the nose. Releasing exhale out of the mouth. Inhale, filling. Exhale, empty out. One more cycle, good breath in. And let it go. Just feeling the breath now travel in and out through the nose. Starting to imagine that you can deepen and expand the rhythm of your breath. Perhaps for the first time today, feeling conscious breath so that you are aware of every inhale and every exhale. Just noticing without judgment what it feels like to consciously breathe. Spending a few moments to enjoy the rhythm of your breath. Recognizing that our practice of yoga moves beyond physical asana and becomes a practice of self-realization. And then the asana is just a vehicle toward self-realization so that we can discover something about ourselves as we move through practice. As we go deeper into every shape, noticing without judgment again what comes up for you. And what does the practice teach you about yourself on a level beyond the physical? And we'll just keep this in mind as we move through practice today. Let's place one palm over the navel and one palm over the space of the heart. Just enjoy one final cleansing breath to release any excess tension. Deep inhale through the nose. Out of the mouth, exhale. Bringing hands behind the knees, gently drawing them toward each other and placing both feet on the earth, hip distance apart. So have your strap handy here. And we'll hold Keeping the strap, both sides of the strap in our right hand. Good. Press through the right heel like you're making a footprint on the ceiling. Good. So option a little less intense to keep the left leg bent. Turning up the volume if you'd like, you can extend the left leg out onto the earth. Allow the right shoulder to be soft on the mat. Breathing into the back of our right leg. We glue the left thigh onto the earth. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, bend deep into this right knee. Draw it toward the shoulder like a half happy baby. And then as you inhale, press with the sole of the foot once again, extend the leg toward the sky. Exhale, draw the knee toward the shoulder. Inhale, pressing leg to the sky. One more time just to deepen our experience. Exhale, knee bends. Inhale, straighten and hold, couple cycles. From here, now we'll take the strap in our left hand. You can let the right hand release. And start to cross your right leg over the body. So if you have the knee bent and foot on the earth, you can certainly stay there. And cross the leg just enough to feel a stretch along the IT band. If you have the space, you're certainly welcome to roll onto the left hip and take this right leg all the way over. Without force, moving into a manageable edge. Maybe that right arm extends. And full breaths here. As you inhale, draw the right leg once again toward the sky. And now we open the leg out to the right. As much as you can again until you feel a stretch at the inner thigh. Keep the left toes pointing straight up. If the leg is extended, thigh bone pressing down. Wonderful. Nice even breaths here. One more in. Exhale, release. And right leg to the sky. Remove the strap. Bend the left knee once again, foot on the earth. Just cross your right ankle above the left knee. Allow the right knee to open out. And then draw the legs toward the body for thread the eye of the needle. You can catch behind the left thigh or you can catch in front of the shin. Feet are flexed here and just very gently draw the legs toward the body. Feeling a stretch in our right hip. We'll keep the shape of the legs, send both arms out to a T, palms face down. Now take this whole structure over to your left. So the right foot finds the earth, left leg finds the earth. A little more intense in that right hip, press the knee open and away from the body. You can very gently use the hand here to help. Last full cycle of breath. Inhale, coming through center. Place both feet on the earth. Send the knees side to side a little bit here, releasing the right hip. Preparing for the second side, knees to the sky. Find your strap and lasso it around the left ball of the foot. And then take both sides of the strap in your left hand. Again, a little less intense, the right knee stays bent. A little more intense, we lengthen the leg out on the earth, foot is flexed. Resist the urge to pull the left leg toward you. Just very gently drawing. And on every exhale, we soften into the shape. Left shoulder to rest on the earth. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, bend the knee like half happy baby, draw it toward the left shoulder. And as you inhale, press through the foot, lengthening the leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale and stretch. Last time like this, exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthening leg to the sky and pause. We'll take the strap now in our right hand and start to cross the left leg over the body. Again, if you want to turn the volume down, you can bend the right knee foot on the earth or keep that leg extended. And take the left leg over as much as you like until you feel a stretch along the IT band. Maybe the left arm extends, softening shoulder. The breath feels a bit constricted here in our twist, but we maintain a smooth quality. Finding a sense of calm and ease in the stillness. Using the breath to relax the mind. Let's inhale, come through center. The right leg is extended, toes point straight up. And now we switch hands once again. Strap is in our left hand. Open this left leg out to the side. Now breathing into the inner thigh. Flex through both feet. Good. As much as you can, moving right thigh toward the earth. Good. Few deep breaths. Inhale, let's rise through center. So we can remove the strap, bend the right knee once again and cross your left ankle to the right thigh, opening left knee away from the body and then from the eye of the needle. So the legs draw in, you can catch your right hamstring or right shin. Very gently drawing legs toward the body. Feeling the left hip open and release. Maintaining that even breath rhythm, Extend our arms out to a T, palms face down. And the legs drop over to the right now. Let the left foot finds the earth. Right leg finds the earth. A little more on that hip. You press the left knee away from the body. Good. Maybe using the hand to help. Without judgment, just noticing what comes up for you in these moments of stillness. Just gently draw the legs back to center, placing both feet on the earth and rocking the knees a little bit side to side once again. As you're ready, we will roll ourselves up to a C and come on to all fours, hands and knees. A few cycles warming up the spine here. As we inhale, we round. Draw the navel in and the chin to the chest. Exhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Inhale, rounding the spine. Press into the space between the shoulder blades. Exhale and opening the heart. Inhale, drop it. Exhale and open. Two more, just like this. Feeling a half gaze or the eyes might close. Exhaling. Last cycle, big drink of breath in. As you exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Good, let's feel neutral here. And with the hips stacked over the knees, just walk the hands forward for Anahatasana. Start to open your heart toward the earth. Press the palms down and forward into the mat. Forehead might release. And so as we inhale, we gently pulse and round up into the spine. And as you exhale, you open your heart toward the earth. So the pattern is the same. It's a little deeper now. Inhale, gently rounding up. Exhaling, heart opens. Continuing in this way, feeling the wave of the spine. Last big breath. Inhaling to round. Exhaling, heart to the earth. Forearms release. Come all the way out onto your belly. Set up for Sphinx shape so the elbows are stacked under the shoulders. Stretch through the toes. Press into the palms. Draw the heart between the window of the arms. Few breaths here as the shoulder blades glide down the back. And so you can keep the heart open and the gaze slightly lifted, or if you need to stretch into the back of the neck today, drop the chin into the chest. You might sort of rock here, the neck side to side. Still maintaining an expansive quality across the heart. A couple more wherever you are. Needed center once again, spine being Sphinx, gently lift the gaze, inhale. Exhale, surrender all the way to the earth. Extend the arms overhead. Press the palms, full pranam. A breath or two here to feel grounded. Allow the third eye to rest on the earth. Feel the entire front of your body melt into the mat. And from here, let's open our feet up the width of our mat, and now slide your fingertips back under the shoulders and nice and wide. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale and start to peel your chest off of the earth. This can be big or little as we start to open up the heart. Good. Exhale and release. Inhaling, shoulder blades hug the spine, and we rise again, stretching through all 10 toes. Exhale and surrender. Last one like this. Inhale, shoulders roll down, heart rising, nice and big. Exhale, release. Good. Bring the feet back to hip width and the palms flat under the shoulders. Now press yourself through all fours, hands and knees. Bring the big toes together and the knees nice and wide. Seat to heels, Balasana, child shape. Good. Forehead can rest. Couple of expansive breaths into the belly. Next exhale, walk the hands and torso over to your right. Good. So maybe the belly rests on the thigh. And press through the left hand and reach through your left seat. Feel space along the left side. Imagine that you can breathe more space between every rib. Inhale, walk the hands through center, and on the exhale, all the way over to the left side. And when you arrive, root through the right hand, reach through the right seat. Creating more space along the right side. More space between the ribs. Last two here. Inhale, hands through center. And as you're ready, slowly start to tuck the toes straight into the legs. Peel your hips to the sky. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So we like to spend our first few breaths in down dog, enjoying movement in the shape where it calls to us. Starting to notice those places in the body that are holding some extra tension. Imagining that you can send breath to these places, inviting them to open and let go. As you move into a place of stillness in down dog, feel the palms press down and forward into the earth. The base of every finger is rooting. Take weight out of the hands and send it to the feet so that we're stretching our heels away from the toes and down toward the earth. Couple of breaths here in stillness. And as you're ready, start to walk the hands all the way back to meet your feet. So we'll meet in Uttanasana at the back of our mat. If you need to bend the knees, please enjoy. Good, and then when you arrive, you can catch opposite elbows, feel a gentle sway here. You need to get deeper into the shoulders today, clasping hands behind the back, press the palms and stretching arms overhead. Exhale, releasing hands back toward the earth again. Soften the knees if you need to, and walk the hands forward once again into downward facing dog. Just noticing the difference as we've created a little more space. From here, the feet now will walk forward to meet the hands. So now we're in Uttanasana at the top of our mat. As you inhale, bring the hands up to the shins, open the heart away from the thighs, just halfway. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more cycles, just like that. Inhale, lift and lengthen, crown and tailbone stretch away from each other. Exhale. Last cycle, lengthening halfway, shoulders away from the ears. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Soft knees, drop the tail, roll up the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. Heel the shoulders, head and neck arrive last, and the shoulders roll back and down, standing tall into Savasana. Good. Few half salutations. Inhale, arms to the sky, gaze lifts. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. With the breath, little movement, but nice long inhale, halfway rise, open the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Pressing through the feet, inhale, reach to the sky, gaze, let's stretch through the fingertips. Hands to the heart space, exhale. Good. Again, inhale. Bow forward, exhale, Uttanasana. Lengthening halfway. And pouring out. Inhale, stretching all the way through the sky, reach. Good, hands surrender to the heart. Inhale. Bow in, exhale. Lift and lengthen, nice long breath. Forward fold. Inhale, reach through the sky. Exhaling, hands to heart. Good. Adding on this cycle, big breath in. Bowing to the earth. Lift and lengthen halfway. Forward fold, and this time stay. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Hook your first and middle fingers around your big toes. And once again, feel lengthening breath in. Good. Forward fold. So feet hip width apart. And as you fold, draw the elbows toward the side and the heart toward the thighs. A couple of breaths here, breathing into the backs of the legs. Shoulders moving away from the ears, the last. And release the hands. Soften the knees as much as you need to plant your palms on the earth. Step back to downward facing dog. Take as much time as you need. Hips to the sky. Stretch through the heels. Down dog. Couple of breaths. Noticing any shift in the physical body. Noticing any shift in mental energy as we dive deeper into practice. Next exhale, drop your knees to the earth, all fours, untuck the toes, walk the hands forward, Anahatasana stretch. You can continue to feel that pulse in the upper spine as we practice when we first came into this shape. Or if stillness calls to you, enjoy stillness. So part of yoga as a self-realization practice is also recognizing what our body needs in every moment. Last big breath. We'll slide all the way out into our Sphinx shape. Good. On the forearms, elbows under shoulders. Inhale, stretch into the heart. Exhale, come all the way to the earth, and now palms slide straight back under the shoulders. Hug the elbows in. Roll the shoulders back and down. Pelvis presses into the earth. Inhale, peel your heart off the mat. Little cobra here, elbows move toward the hips. Exhale, press through all fours and balasana, child's pose, seat to heels. Knees nice and wide today if you can. Tuck your toes, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. So option to move through all fours, or on your next inhale, sweep your right leg to the sky. So coming through all fours, or right leg rises, and then as you exhale, help or step your right foot through between the hands so that the knee is aligned over the ankle. Good. Come onto the fingertips. Stretch from the back heel through the crown of the head and open the heart. Enjoy a breath here. Exhale, left knee down. Untuck the toes, both arms to the sky. Anjaneyasana. And allow your right hand to catch your left wrist, draw up, inhale. And then as you exhale, press into the right, so you move across the thigh. Good. With every breath, we go a little bit deeper into the hips. Feeling left thigh open. Left psoas muscle open and lengthen. Next breath in, come to a more symmetrical shape, stretching fingertips through the sky, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, circle your hands to the earth and step forward. So left foot steps forward to meet your right, Uttanasana. Lift and lengthen halfway, open the heart. Exhale and bow. From here, the right foot will step back. So we're in a lunge now. The left knee aligned over the ankle. Stretch from the right heel to the crown of the head. Good. Back of the right thigh strongly lifting. Drink and inhale. Exhale, knee to the earth. Untuck the toes. Draw back Ardha Hanumanasana. So to volume down, fingertips can come closer to the hips, or you can take a block underneath of each hand for support. Left foot is flexed, shoulders soften. Imagining that the heart can lengthen toward the shin. Yeah, so more important that we keep a long spine. I'm less interested in how far we fold. New breath, bend the left knee, shift forward into your lunge. Sweep both arms to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Allow your left hand to catch your right wrist, draw up, find length on the right side, and then press it left. Good. As you exhale, moving deeper into the hips. Moving more space into the right side. This is especially good if you've been sitting all day, doing a lot of biking or running. Inhale, stretch both arms to the sky. Open the heart if you'd like. Exhale, touch the earth. You can step back through all fours or straight back to downward facing dog, your choice. So lead in down dog, hips high. Couple of deep breaths here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, drop both knees, all fours, untuck the toes. Walk the hands forward, Anahatasana. Open your heart to the earth. Good. Inhale, sliding onto our belly, setting up for Sphinx. Stretch through the toes. Open your heart between the window of the arms. Take a breath in. Exhale, surrender to the earth. Palms slide under shoulders, elbows in. Inhale, feel cobra. It might start to grow now. Exhale through all fours, and child's pose, knees nice and wide. Seat to heels, pause. Child's pose is a good place to come back into balance. Good place to realign with the rhythm of our breath. Revisit your intention. As you're ready, toes tuck, hips high, downward facing dog. So again, listening to your body, honoring the needs of your practice today. You can move through all fours, or with an inhale, sweep your left leg through the sky. Wherever you are, exhale. Help her step your left foot through between the hands. Again, so that the knee is aligned over the ankle. We're low in the left hip and the right thigh is rising as we stretch through the heels. Good. Now drop the knee, untuck the toes. Both arms through the sky. Anjaneyasana. Allow your left hand to catch your right wrist, draw up. Exhale and crescent left. You can also bring your left hand to your side waist. You can bring it to a block on the earth next to you, or the fingertips can come all the way to the earth. Good. A little deeper if you have the space. Inhale, both arms to the sky, Anjane. Exhale, circle hands to the earth and step forward, Uttanasana. So the right foot steps up to meet your left. Lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, bow in. Crown of the head pouring out to the earth. Chin softening to the chest. And now the left foot will take a big step back. So we're in the lunge. Right foot is forward. Right knee over the ankle. Stretch from the left heel through the crown of the head. Exhale, knee to the earth. Untuck the toes. Arms to the sky. Anjaneyasana. Right hand grabs our left wrist, now draw up and crescent right. Stay here, or hand to sideways, hand to block, or fingertips to the earth if you find the space. Good. Dropping deeper into the hips. Maintaining even breath. Without creating a story, just noticing what comes up. Inhale, both arms to the sky, Anjane. Exhale, touch the earth. Let's do Ardha Hanuman, draw back. Right toes to the sky. Good. So remembering that fingertips can come closer to the hips or a block underneath of each hand. Yeah. Strongly flex through the right foot. Draw the heart toward the shin, and then we bow. So only when we find length, then we fold deeper. It is often said that irritation is held in the hamstrings. So we allow breath to move us past any tension that arises physically, mentally, emotionally. On a new breath, we bend the knees, shift forward. Either straight back to down dog or through all fours. And then hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Stretch back. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Releasing exhale out of the mouth, let it go. One more big your breath in. Empty out, exhale. Drop your knees to the earth, all fours. Untuck the toes. Walk the hands forward, Anahatasana. Slide out onto the earth. Sphinx shape. Stretch through the toes. Open the heart. Exhale, release. Palms under shoulders. Growing our cobra. Inhale. Elbows move toward the hips. Exhale through all fours. Balasana, child's pose. Big toes together. Knees nice and wide. Press back. As you're ready, starting to tuck the toes, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. So to walk the hands back toward the feet once again. So we're in a forward fold at the back of our mat. Bend the knees as much as you need to. This time step the soles of the feet onto the palms of your hands so that the toes are in the creases of your wrists. Good. And once again, feel a lengthening breath in, halfway. Exhale, drawing heart toward the thighs, release. Shifting weight forward slightly toward the balls of the feet, allowing the hips to rise. Shoulder blades glide down the back and toward our hips. And one more cycle. Release our hands, walk ourselves forward once again, downward facing dog. So start to set up for pigeon pose. Again, you can come in through all fours. Or, as you're ready, the right leg will rise on the inhale. Exhale, draw the right knee forward and take it just to the outside of your right wrist. So it's the outside of the line of your hip, and lengthen your left leg on the earth. You can also come onto the back, thread the eye of the needle if this is too intense. Good, and then untuck the left toes. For some support, if you needed a block underneath of your right seat, you want to be right on top of both hips. And then for just a moment, big inhale into the heart. Exhale, and now start to walk the hands forward. So you can stay on the hands, you can use a block, you can come onto forearms, or you can lengthen the arms all the way out onto the earth. So it's not at all important if our right feet is touching the earth, it's more important that our hips are square. Especially here in these still moments, can sometimes be intense. We keep our awareness on our breath. Maintaining that full, smooth quality. and shake it out. A couple of moments here to reset in any way you need. And we'll start fresh on the second side, knowing that you can move through all fours or inhaling and taking our left leg up. Exhale, drawing the knee forward into the outside of our left wrist. So it's the outside of the line of our left hip and lengthening our right leg. Good. And for a moment, walking the fingertips back, drinking a breath into the heart. Stretch through the right toes. Exhale, now surrender. Hands, forearms, block for support. Our arms can lengthen all the way out onto the earth. Again, focusing on deep, even breath, especially a full exhale. This allows you to release. Create more space in the body. Again, take your time to reset in your own way. All fours, down dog, or child's pose. You might sweep your left leg in the sky, shake it out if that calls to you. So in whatever way you choose, we will meet on our seat. Go ahead and find your seat. Wonderful. The right leg will extend out to the side. And the left heel will be pulled in nice and close with the knee opening, so stretching along the inner thighs. Good. Drop the right hand down the right leg and sweep the left arm over the ear. So you can, if you'd like, go a little deeper and take your right hand to the inside of the leg. Whatever feels best for you. Good. Rolling heart open, imagining that the left fingertips can find the toes. Continuing to create more space inside of the body. Inhale, slowly rise. Good. Very simply we switch sides. So the right heel will draw in nice and close, keeping the thigh open. And the left leg will extend out to the side. Foot is flexed and slide your left hand down the leg. Sweep your right arm over the ear. Maybe the left arm drops to the inside. If you'd like to go deeper, just imagining that we can catch the toes. Good. Rolling heart open as we draw the navel in. Continuing to breathe and find space face, left side of the body, right side of the body. A couple more deep cycles here. As we inhale, let's slowly rise. Good. Now draw the left foot in to meet your right from Baddha Konasana. Heels nice and close. And inhale, sit tall. You're welcome to stay here. Or you can begin to extend the heart past the toes, folding forward. And if you're feeling nice and open, the hands might walk forward. Good. And we so anywhere you choose to go, maintain length and integrity in the spine. Allow yourself to settle in. Two more deep breaths here. As we inhale, let's slowly rise. Good. Hands behind the knees and draw the legs together. Let's come all the way down onto our back. So bring a block with you. You might need it. When you arrive on the earth, feet and knees are hip width apart with the knees pointing to the sky. Roll the shoulders under the body. Lengthen your tailbone toward the heels. And as you inhale, strongly press into the feet and roll up the spine so the hips will rise and then the arms will follow overhead until they find the earth. And as we exhale, we roll down the spine nice and slow and the arms follow until they find the earth by your hips. Continuing in this way, inhale, we roll up the spine, pressing through the feet. Hollow out the belly. Exhale, rolling down. With your breath now, a few more cycles. See if you can match the movement with the pace of your breath. It doesn't matter how fast or slow you're going, but honoring a full cycle of breath without rushing, without feeling anxious to arrive in the next moment. Take one more cycle here. The next time that the hips rise and the arms come behind the head, you're welcome to move into an unsupported bridge shape. So you could reach the hands for the heels or clasp the hands under the back. If you want something with support, slide your block under your sacrum, any height. So if you're in an unsupported shape, you're welcome to come in and out of the shape as you like, spending a few breaths each cycle. If you're in a supported space, allow the shoulders once again to roll under the body, palms float up. Feel the support of the block and the earth beneath you. those moments of tension or intensity. Checking in with what arises for you. How can you use this off of the mat? Spend just a couple of more breaths. From wherever you are, gently release and roll back down onto the earth. Taking a moment simply to pause and receive. Draw both knees into the chest. Give yourself a loving hug. Take a couple of moments to move into any shapes which call to you as a completion of practice today. So spinal twists might feel nice to counter our back bends. Happy baby might call to you. An inversion or a deeper hip opener. Honor what feels like a natural progression of practice and not something you feel forced to do. And as always, whenever you feel ready, begin the transition toward Savasana. Allowing ourselves to lengthen out fully on the earth, feeling the feet drop open, taking the palms face up a few inches away from the body. This is our gesture of receiving the benefits of our practice today. Invite the eyelids to rest very heavy over the eyes. Take a final breath in through the nose. Out of the mouth. Now invite that release into every cell and every muscle of the body. As if every part of you can now exhale, fully surrendering. Staying here in Savasana, supreme relaxation. Feel yourself reawaken, refreshed, and renewed. Join the palms together at the heart space. We'll honor our practice together with a single chant of Om. Deep inhale, filling up. Thumbs rise to